Hey, what's up guys? So today we're gonna do my Q&A. Hope you guys watched that last squat video. Hopefully motivated some of you to go work out. There we go. Maybe. Let's see here. Just focus. Alright. So today's Q&A, I want to address a few questions. It seems like I get a lot of questions on what I think about other people's programs. And to be honest, I've tried different things, but not necessarily ever followed. Like a lot of you guys asked about Smolov and the Cube, and I can't really give my opinion on those programs because I myself have not tried them. So if I did try them, I'd give my honest opinion and let you know how it worked for me and what I thought about it. I'd have to go actually look at them and tell you, what I think. My friend followed a small program, and in my opinion, he was never deadlifting because he was always squatting, and to me that doesn't make sense. Like, you actually have to do the exercise if you're going to get better at it. So that's just one opinion on that, but I haven't followed it, so I just don't know. As you can tell, I'm sick, so I'm trying to do this video quickly today. Hopefully just 10-minute video and I'll be that. So get through a few questions here and try not to die on you guys. Sad face. So someone emailed me. Ronnie Walker actually emailed me, took the time to email me some questions that he'd like to get answered, and that's fair. Definitely caught my attention. It's hard to get all the YouTube comments because a week passes, and by the time I try and go back and look at them, there's so many new questions and comments that are being asked. So anyways, he asks, what brand and type of squat shoe are you wearing? It's the VS squat shoe. My personal favorite. I haven't tried the Reebok Power shoe or whatever it is, CrossFit shoe. I don't even know. I think it's a power shoe, but I didn't like it. I like to squat in a fairly large arch support. The Adidas powerlifting shoe, I haven't tried it, but it looks good. It looks like something I might try. But the ones I currently use and have used for a while are the VS. Another question he has is, being that I'm only 3 to 5 pounds over from my competition weight, when and how do I pull that weight away, basically is what he's asking. Basically all I do is water manipulation and cut carbs a little bit, but other than that, keep my protein intake high and just manipulate water, and usually I'm good to go. So that's how I cut weight before meet. Lastly asked, do I take any extra creatine from weigh-in until lift time? No. The only supplements I really take before I lift are just pre-workouts. And maybe some kind of carb supplement, but that was it. Supum Satan on YouTube, that's his username. Yes. Or he says, seems like you do a lot of high rep workouts. Any reason for it? My reason for that is I like to be lean, I like to stay conditioned, and those high reps just help me stay lean. Obviously you're going to burn fat more than if you just consistently do sets of 3 or 4. That's my thoughts on it. That's what works for me. I obviously train at a percentage of my max, and 495 is usually about 60%, so it's perfect for training those higher reps. Nothing too fatiguing. Obviously I do get sore, but it doesn't like burn out my CNS or anything like that. Once I get to those higher weights, then I start to get burned out. Chris Cook asks, what did you do to develop your ape-like grip strength? Well, Chris, I've never used gloves, straps, or anything like that in my life, so for all you guys out there, you shouldn't use, well, I think you shouldn't use gloves or straps. I don't see the point in it. People tell me, oh, I use the straps to save my grip strength, and that's baloney. I don't believe that. Sounds like a waste to me. Basically, over time, I've just worked with heavier and heavier weight. Just always relied on my grip. If I can't grip it, obviously I can't work with the weight. So, you know, as you start low and you're just going to build your way up through time. Obviously, I do some exercises that help my grip, such as those axle deadlifts, and as well as farmer carries. Those kind of exercises help strengthen your grip a ton, and I think you'll see a huge difference when you go to, you know, pull a max dead or something like that. I've never failed because of my grip, so that's helpful. So yeah, just don't use straps, don't use gloves, don't make an excuse for it. Just go out and do some of those different exercises I've mentioned, and when you're deadlifting, just rely on your grip alone. Obviously, some of you are going to say, well, you use wrist wraps. Well, yeah, I do. It helps to clench your fist. So if you squeeze your tendons here in your wrist, it's harder to open your hand. In case none of you guys have realized that, that's why I put the wrist wrap on. It helps to just basically not let my hand open up on a pull, if for some reason it did. I know some of you guys had questions on that as well, so. Jared Jones says, did you get sick from overtraining? No. I don't really believe in overtraining. Obviously, I think that you need to obviously rest at times, but so many people believe that you can overtrain, and like, no, I'm kind of with, what's his name? Anyways, yeah, no. Candace helped to get me sick. She got sick while our family was in town and after traveling, and then I have slowly gotten sick over the past week. So that is that. Let's see here. Weightlifting Ninja asks, why do you work in such high rep ranges, and how do you get so strong not doing low rep work? Well, actually, those higher rep ranges are going to help build muscle. Obviously, as I probably mentioned in my last video, is I do different phases. So, do some high rep to build muscle. I start to work in heavier weights, heavier percentages to help build strength. And then the last 4 to 6 weeks before a meet, I'm going to peak with low rep ranges, such as 3, 4, sometimes I'll do doubles, and that will just help me peak and help those, help my body, you know, fire all that muscle, help all the, I know what I'm saying, I'm so sick right now. Basically, your CNS, you're just going to build your CNS to help fire all the muscle that your body has put on. Basically what I'm trying to say. Alright, so last question here, or last couple questions. See here, someone else asked what my social security number was. I'm not going to answer that. Nice try though. That's what I think of full body workouts. He says, yeah, I really like squatting, benching, and deadlifting all on the same day. Well, you can still get a full body workout by just doing bench and squats in the same day. You don't have to do all three. Personally, I wouldn't do all three. By the time I'm done with squats, I'm feeling pretty worn out and trashed. Obviously, if I went to go deadlift, I'm not going to have a good time, or I'm not even going to be able to get much work in. Because my back gets so bound up, and it's more of like a pump. All the blood gets kind of stuck in those erectors, and I just start to like basically cramp up almost, and can't do any other exercise. Got my tea. So yeah, I really like full body workouts, but I usually just squat and bench. I'll do upper and lower in the same day, but not necessarily all 3 lifts. But if you like to do that, great. Last question. I think I've answered this one, but just to direct it at you guys. What sort of mobility and flexibility work do you do? So before and after my workouts, I'll both do some static stretching and foam rolling. So I guess dynamic stretching you might call, or active release. Pretty simple static stretch, just stretch out my quads, my hamstrings, my hip flexors, glutes, low back, chest, stuff like that. And then I'll foam roll on my quad, IT band, hammy, glute, back, everything. And that usually takes 15 minutes. And I'll do that both before and after my workout. It seems to keep me in shape, and it helps a ton because I used to not do that, and I could barely move for a short period of my life. So I really suggest you do that. I really suggest you guys stretch, do some active release. It's just going to help you. It's going to benefit you. It's going to keep you from getting injured and hopefully make you feel better in the long run. So I hope you guys liked those answers for the questions. It wasn't anything too exciting today, just because I'm feeling like crap, but I didn't want to just skip a video. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me some questions and comments. Let me know what you want to hear. If you feel like you have a really good question and you need it answered, feel free to email me. I can either answer it on email or I'll save it for my video next week. Either way, we'll make it happen. So let me know. And that's gonna be it. I hope you guys have a great week. Again, give me a like if you liked the video, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys might skip Monday this week. Not necessarily skip the workout, but probably won't film. But I'll see you guys Tuesday for sure. So we'll see you later.